Oh hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So let's get started. Okay everyone, so I guess let's start. Also, as you by the way, you already know uh this thumbnail, I'm gonna do another showcase. But I know it's been for a while, so let's get started. So yeah guys, so I've been in this world for a while. I haven't made any progress yet, but I have some news to tell you. So I'm gonna do a full showcase of my version 2 of Crazy Stalker. So this mod uh I made is a like fan made mod, but let's just do the showcase anyway. Anyways, let's start. So as you can see in my world, I have these strange villagers. So yeah, villagers, civilians. So yeah, they're living peaceful in the world, but I'm gonna make some changes to it afterwards. But as anyways, thanks for clicking on this video. If any of you seen it, I made some previous videos before, but didn't give much attention. So I was been busy for a couple of weeks, making more projects. I basically used the app add-ons maker to make them, but well, this is the final part of my mod, because the other reason is that when I was using the app, my mod that I made from Minecraft add-ons maker is like a stop working. So basically I lost my mod, so at least I still have it saved in my world. So let's just start. Okay, shall we? Okay guys, so it is daytime, so that's easier to see because I don't want anything to interfere like these annoying zombies and witches. So let's start with the showcase. Also cool enderman, by the way. Yeah, I don't need them. Also, I forgot I still have strength, so let's just do this video, shall we? Okay, so I moved to a new area, guys, a new location, far from my base, because I don't want my villagers to attack them. So let's begin. Okay, so here's the first showcase, guys. For this, it's going to be nighttime, so yeah, so that means it'll stay always night. I don't know why I did that, but first of all, we have the Blighted Wardman. So here he is right now. He's very aggressive to players, and he likes walking around. Really cool. Also, he sounds like a warden. Also, the next up, we have a strange pillager civilian. This is one of my newest creations I made. So here he is. As you can see, he's a dark pillager in a suit, and they like to attack my village civilians. These are like the bad guys. So yeah. Also, we have the strange evil shooter man. So these guys like holding a bow. They're basically in darkness. So let me get rid of this guy first. Yeah, he's very annoying. So yeah, here he is with the bow. Next, we have white floating head too. So yeah, as you've already seen, this is a floating head I made previously, but I like to do this showcase with all of you guys. So this is for my version 2. I'll make a version 3, but it'll be separate. But I'm still working on it. But as anyways, after spawning the floating head 2, I'm gonna spawn the stranger zombie villager civilian. So yeah, this is a zombified version. As you can see, this is a female. I made two variants, a male and female. These guys. So yeah, they like walking around. They also attack villagers and whatnot. And we have a strange vindicator civilians. So these guys, very hostile. Also, they both attack. I don't know why, but it probably hates the shooter man. No, I don't get it because I use a skeleton model for it. Anyway, as you can see, they gave off blindness effects just like the others, but it's really cool. They're very tall also, not as tall as the pillagers. Anyways, next up is the Bloody Man Vivi Screamer. So here he is. Here's another variant of my red Bloody Man. So this guy is very fast. Also, he's scary. Like, you look at his face. So yeah, he likes running around crazily, getting each mobs. Very evil, you can see, but really cool. Now next we have the floating head phase 1. So this guy, like phase 2, yeah. So this guy is like a phase 2 version of the previous one, but more different. This is a monkey version. So as you can see, it has a tail and long legs. So yeah, really cool. It reminds me of those zoonomnies or zoocosis mobs. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we are back, and this time I have a biting flesh fodder. So this is the fodder variant of the biting flesh. They're like shulkers but with teeth. Very cool stuff. Also look very fleshy. Also we have the Smiler Smiles. This is one of the Crazy Stalkers. So we have this guy over here. He stares at you precisely. He doesn't have an animation, but I use a player model to make him. It's a while back, but this is like the beginning when I first created it. But really cool. Also, he likes staring. Alright. So besides that character, we have the Mega Wild Big Pig. So this character is a very hostile pig, but I use a Ravager skin for it, but it's really cool. Also has ears, nose, and is also I use a frog model for it, like the one that I made before. But I like it so far. It's really nice. So these are my models I made. Also for this one, I made a better Ender Woman model right here. So yeah. Or yeah, this is an Endy Woman. This is like the blue variant of the purple one, but very tall. You can precisely tame it, but I already forgot how you would tame it. I think you tame it with veggies. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, it's of my old mod, but I made some changes. It's really cool. I just added here. Yeah. Okay, so the next up, I have another floating head 2, and this is phase 2. So unlike the previous phase 1, this is a phase 2. Oh, this one's like a dino. First of all, it's just staring at me. Like, yeah. They precisely attack. They attack villagers. Oh, look at that tail. Very beautiful, eh? Yeah, really nice. You can see some changes I made with its dino-like appearance. So yeah, that's the phase 2. Now, we have Smile Tall Figure. This is one of my figures I made. Oh, because this is, unlike the previous one, this is the part where it's taller. So yeah, they precisely move around like that. They stare. and they blend into darkness. They precisely chase players because they really hate them, and they also eat them. So yeah, really cool. Okay, so after that, so we have a Crazy Stalker, which is the beginning character. Also, this character is more a slunt character. You can precisely see it's walking, crawling around like that. Really cool. You can barely see it, but it's clearly staring. They blend into darkness with their glowing eyes. If you kindly see. So yeah, really cool stuff. Anyways, next up we have the masked JC entity. So as you already know, I made myself a version. So this is my entity right here. It's really cool. Also, that thing on the headwear is the mask. To me, it kind of looks like a bit of like an owl. I made it myself. It's a very tall character. Like the thing that's tall about is his arms. It's like stretching out. But yeah, it's really cool. Also, they're really fast. Like you probably can't outrun them. Like if they seize a player, they charge and attack. They're very strong. So HO entities that I spawn here are really strong. You have to do is just outrun them because they're entities. Anyways, let him do his own business of swimming, and yeah. So I'm gonna spawn another one right here. So I just like a model of it. It's really cool. So yeah. Okay, next one. Okay, so here we are. So for the next showcase, I like to bring you the Strange Pillager, but this is a female variant, as you can see. Really cool model design. So yeah, I precisely made this. So yeah, likes how it's walking around. Very tall also. Also, we have a tall stranger man. This man's on a suit. Really crazy. This reminds me of Little Nightmares a bit. I didn't make much changes, but it's really nice. Yeah, I just had this vision in my mind to create him. Okay. Also, they like attacking illagers. So yeah. Well, their models just alright. And well, yeah, that's it to talk about it. Now we have a better Ender Woman. Unlike the previous blue-eyed version, this version is like a regular, but it's smaller, as you can kind of see. So yeah, it's around the smaller size. So yeah, that's the regular Ender Woman right there. Really cool. Yeah, as I can just zoom around, I made its model. So yeah. Okay, for the next one, we have the Ghost Man. So yeah, I have made two variants of this guy. So it's basically a very powerful and strong ghost with probably maybe 500 health. But yeah, it's really cool. Also, I made some details changes on him. Yeah, they're really cool. You can spawn much of it. Also, they work in the pack like regular ghosts do. So yeah, really cool stuff. And now we have the Bloodman Viva Screamer. So unlike the VV Screamer that I showed you, so this version is different. So instead of the VV Screamer, this is the Viva Screamer. So yeah, I made multiple 4 versions of it, but it's really cool. I made some changes with the eyes, the mouth, and it's very fast. Probably you can't outrun it. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, really cool stuff. It's pretty scary at night. Like, people can really use this in a horror mod. Really cool stuff I made. So yeah. Also next, we have the White Cross Man Giant. So unlike the regular Cross Man, this one's a giant that I made. So yeah, as you can kind of see, it runs around. Stairs. Yeah, so this is part of my thumbnail. I made this type of character. They're really powerful. They do a lot of damage, and you can't really outrun them. The only thing you can do is hide under their like buildings, and he will leave you alone once you're gone. Also, really powerful. As you can see, they're really strong. So yeah, they're precisely giant, like as you can kind of see. So yeah, I just like to show you this model. It's really beautiful stuff I made. Okay, anyways, so we have the Mega Big Frog 3. So this is it's a third version. So I made 4 versions of these green frogs, and I made some in the brown versions, which is the muddy. So yeah, but it's really cool. I like the model so far. I just did some minor changes from my first model I made. They like swimming in water. They're precisely frogs, but they precisely very hostile. So if you go one of these near these frogs, they will likely to attack you. So you better be more careful around them. Alright, so we have, oh yeah, one of these villagers. Let's just go over here. And I like to show you. These Thai villagers attack some zombie mobs or anything like that tries to fight them. So yeah, these are the female variants of the regular villager civilians. So yeah, they come in many different forms and sizes. So these female versions, I just made the variants to the males. So yeah, I gave them a home, but it's incomplete. So yeah. Well, okay. Well, that's it for that. Let's go to the next. Okay, so we are back. So I have more now. So we have a stranger, zombie villager variant, like civilian. So unlike the female that I showcased, this is the male. So yeah, I made some variety changes. Very tall, lanky, and precisely hostile. So like they're like infected versions, but they're giants. Also, we have the Mega Frog 4 I made. It's not really much. I made some changes to the eyes to look a bit more split up, unlike the phase 2. But I made each frog unique, so I hope you do enjoy it. Well, I'm so sorry about this mod, but I can't really showcase it to you guys. You know, like I can't give you the download link. I'm not really good with download links anyway, so let's just skip that part. Also, we have the stranger witch civilian. So this is the male version. Oh yeah, I made some different mob variants like of these strange civilians. So yeah. Okay, that frog's bothering me, so I'm gonna go away from there. But I really like the model so far. I'm like addicted to making more. But they're really cool. So yeah. Also, they're very poisonous. Like if you go near one and hit it, they'll just end up poisoning you. So yeah. Also, we have the Ghost Man 2. Unlike the first one, this is the second variant. This is more darker shade of black and doesn't have an outer layer. So this is resemble the first one I made. So this is the second. They're like twins, I guess. So yeah, I'll just spawn more of them. Also, some of them wear armor because there's basically zombies. But yeah, they're really good. Did a good job of making them. Anyways, move next on. So this character, how would I explain it? So this is character I got inspiration from my nightmare version skin I made. So we're gonna see. So yeah, this is the nightmare anime nightmare JC bloodbath. So yeah, this is nightmare JC, but he's have all red all over himself, and he is one of the aggressive hostile mobs. So he's one of those entities just like Cartoon Cat or whatever, and he's very fast, powerful, and also quite strong. He is like double the height of the regular ones. But yeah, sinister smile. Yeah, as you can see, he is basically invincible, kind of, but very powerful. Alright, so I use one of my skins and then I add some changes to him, but he is good. Alright, moving on. So we have, unlike the previous Crossman, the giant one, we have finally the White Crossman himself, the one part of the thumbnail. So yeah, as you can see my thumbnail, it's similar to this character I made. Yeah, he's one of my old sketches, but I added him anyway. They attack, yeah, they attack villagers. So yeah, but really cool. I'm gonna put him a bit more further away from them because I want to show you more. So yeah, here's the regular size variant. He likes running around and stuff. Really unique. I like him. I like that about him. Also, I can't get more used to its model. Its model is so nice. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Also, we have one of the brown variants of the frogs. So this is this frog. So this is the mega muddy frog, brown frog. So this is a version 4, unlike the previous version 4 we see. So this is the muddy variants. So yeah, I made like 8 of them because 4 is the green and 4 is the like the mud. So yeah, these guys like live on swamps or lakes, somewhere where it's muddy. But I just decided to make them more unique by adding variants. So yeah, the regular and the mud variants. They're really cool. Also made some changes, like you can see. They have more reddish eyes compared to the green ones, and their underbelly is more white. So yeah, really nice. They precisely live in muds or somewhere in deserts, I presume. So yeah. Also, we have another floating head. So this floating head 3, this is phase 2 version. So yeah, this guy, it's like a massive entity. As you can see, it makes this weird hand gesture, but really crazy. They especially like to haunt villagers. Whenever a villager comes near one, they instantly charge for it and they kill it. So yeah, these guys are very hostile to villagers and also to players. Like as you can see, it's like swimming. But it's really crazy character. They are precisely fast also, and they're very strong. So yeah, be careful when you come up to one of these guys, because these guys you can't mess with. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we are back. So out of the way, we have so much mobs now around. Yeah, precisely infested with mobs. But let's get started. So this is the mega big mouther that I created. He's from my old drawings that I made previously in the past. So yeah, as you can see, really cool. So yeah, I am still making a book of... Okay, I was just wondering that in this. I was still making a book, probably, like my own drawings. Like the Adventures of Tengu. He's my inspiration of it, but I haven't made the whole book yet. So, yeah. But I made some old drawings of him. He's basically like a dried out axolotl, but with a mega mouth. That's why I call him Mega Mouth. He's really big, more bigger than the green frogs. So this is the big me frogs. So these frogs are like regular, but they're more hostile and more gigantic. Unlike those mega big frogs I made, these big me frogs are very, very large. So yeah, so here are they right now. Really cool. As you can see, their bodies are really massive. They like to jump a lot, and yeah, they're very small movers. They have different variants, so we can only get one. But yeah, really cool. I just got inspiration from a video of YouTube, so I decided to make this model. Because I just think it would be really nice to have it. So yeah, that's the Big Me Frogs for y'all. Also, it does that croaking face. And also, we have the Dark Ravager Demon, Phase 2. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the Phase 1, but here's the Phase 2, guys. Really cool. He is like a... Move frog. He is like a overgrown cat, but very aggressive, attack players, and lurks in the shadows. As you can see, its claws, very vicious, scary, and very quick mob. It doesn't really use his mouth much, but the phase 2 version, but yeah, crazy horns. So yeah, I really like this character so much. Like, it's like a cat, really. I just like it. So yeah, it would really make very good character to chase you. So yeah, it'll make a great horrible character to get attacked by. Like, imagine if you go into your house and then you see this under your basement. Yeah, very crazy. So yeah. So anyways, after that, we have the regular Bloody Man Screamer. So here's the regular. So yeah, this is the first variant I made about him. Oh, he's very fast. So yeah, he likes hunting down players, and he appears to be in the red rooms. So basically like the back rooms anyway. Like, if you see these guys in the red rooms or somewhere in dark places, run. Like, this guy is no joke. This guy would just straight up chase you and attack you. And whatever you do, you must be careful or aware not to get in his presence. Like, when he attacks you, he instant kills you, but very powerful. So yeah, I'll spawn more of them so that you can have a visual what it'd be like to be hunted in a group. They like to split up sometimes, but they're very, very dangerous. So yeah, be careful, guys. Anyways, moving on. So we have another one. This is a regular white floating head tree. So yeah, as you can see, this is like its regular model right here. They basically hate villagers and they lurk in the shadows in dark. As you can see, they're just a head, a floating head. That's what makes these guys unique. So yeah, here's like a version 3 out of them. But really cool. Really cool stuff. I like it. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, as you can see, this video is like 30 minutes long. So I used all my effort to make all of them. So here is the zombie mask. So as you can see, he is like a spiritual zombie with elongated arms. Yeah, don't mind his back. His back is like all bare with some red scars. So unlike a regular zombie, this guy is nothing to mess with. Like if you get attacked by him, you will get, I don't know what to say, nausea. Because this guy is like a spiritual god that likes to make you sick. And whenever you do not double cross his path. Because this zombie is very vicious. Also, he's very tall also. Like if you're gonna compare him to a regular person, this massive entity is really big. So yeah, a beast of a mob. Okay guys, so next one. So over here we have the white floating head. So this is version 1. This is like a regular monkey variant. So yeah. Well, that's it I'm gonna say for that. Because we've seen the previous version, like the phase 2. So yeah. This one goes in a abandoned zoo, and whatever you do, you must be careful because this guy is no joke. He lurks under the shadows in the zoo, and he likes to prey on victims. But I really like his face. It's very funny. It's like a gigantic monkey in the background, but he belongs in the shadows. Like they're all in the shadow realm, but they like to prey on victims as such as players in Minecraft. Very powerful. So yeah, moving on. Also, we have I'm not gonna explain it. Villager I made. So this is a cow villager civilian. It's basically a cow. So it's kind of like bunkers, really. Like you can get a bucket and milk them. They're basically cows. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about them. They're not really much. Also, yeah, this guy is so massive. Like seriously, more massive than the frogs. Crazy. Also, yeah, these frogs kind of swim. I like its floating animation. It's so nice. Anyways, moving on. Besides that, let's continue. Okay, hi there. Okay, here we go. So for the next one, we have a biting flesh minion. So this is like a mini-size version. You can stand on it. So unlike the father, these guys are very small. So yeah, there's like 3 sizes. So the mini is like a baby size. So yeah, they're like regular shulker textures. But as you can see the mouth, they're very strong and biting. They only stick around one area. So yeah, they're basically a block. Also, we have a dweller man. So if you know those cave dwellers or whatever dwellers you know in Minecraft videos. So these guys I made are basically infected humans. So yeah, they like to cover their face sometimes because they hate to be seen. But yeah, they really crawl a lot. So yeah, these dweller men are very vicious. They don't like direct sunlight, but they do like hiding in caves. They hate to be seen. So yeah, I like its face model. I did the rest of the texturing. Yeah, you can see he's trying to cover his face. So yeah, that's it for the dweller man, I guess. Also, we have this regular anime Nightmare JC I made. Unlike the bloodbath version, this is the normal without the blood. As you can see, very tall, very vicious, and this is before he prey on animals. Like, this guy is no joke. Don't really like humans. He's like a vicious, salvage animal being. Also, very strong and powerful. Don't, like, seriously, don't mess with him. He's like an entity. Anyways, moving on. So we have a White Crossman minion. I like his regular version. I made a minion. So yeah, really cool stuff. Deals less damage to players. Basically smaller than the Enderman. And yeah, they're really tall. Also, these guys belong in the white rooms. Like, seriously. They're very tall, lanky, skinny drawing figures. But yeah, you should not mess with them. Like, they're nothing to be messed with. Anyways, next one. So I like the minion. We have a Mega Brown Frog. So yeah, this version is version 1. So yeah, this is the version 1 of the Mega Brown Frog. They're really massive frogs, like beings. Yeah, you can kind of tame them, but as anyways, they're really hostile, unless they're tamed. So yeah, I made them tameable, so you just feed them fish just like the others that I made. So this is version 1, but it's really cool. Alright, moving on. So I like that version 1. We have regular strange villager civilians. So let's just get over here. Oh yeah, those guys really hate these type of mobs. That's why I spawned them further away. They're like female versions, but they're regular. So as you can see, they hate zombies. They basically attack them. They're very fast. Give them blindness. So yeah, these guys are friendly. Friendly to players, but hostile to undead mobs. So yeah, there's like variants. They're like these guys are all boys. The male mobs. So yeah, they come in many shapes and forms, but really cool. Anyways, moving on. Okay, everyone. So we have a female version of the Vindicator. So this is a stranger Vindicator female civilian. So yeah, they're like wandering around and stuff. But yeah, really cool. So I like the model that I made about them. They're really more thinner compared to the male variants. I like the male variants I show you guys. So yeah, as you can see, they do attack. So you better not be near one. Otherwise, they will attack you. They're very hostile to players. So yeah. Here they are. Isn't that nice? Okay, anyways, we have yeah, I forgot to show you guys. So I like like my previous video about Granny. Oh, so we have Flumby. So here he is. A better version of the regular Flumby I made in the past. But as you can see, it's really cool. It's like a massive rhino. These guys are very hostile, so you better not mess with one. So yeah, they're my inspiration before when Granny was cancelled. It's really sad. But as anyways, they're really cool. Really nice mobs. So yeah, moving on. Moving on from the Flumby. Oh yes, I just liked it. Okay. Okay, so that was unexpected. Anyways, let's moving on. Oh yeah, so next one we have the strange crazy lady. She's right here. Really cool. A very tall, crazy ender woman. So yeah, you can see she's basically like a witch. Also, she's like an urban legend in Seoul, but very crazy. Anyways, she really hates players if they get to look at her face because of how hideous she looks. Like for real. Like look at this face. Anyways, away from the strange crazy lady, we have a stranger man. So yeah, this is a stranger man. They really hate players. Whenever you approach one, you better stay away from one. They're very powerful beings, really tall giants. They're basically like Frankenstein, like for real. They really hate villagers. As they walk around, they're basically together with the crazy lady, like they're like the crazy lady and the stranger man were actually couples. But as anyways, let's go to the next one. So here we have another crazy stalker smiler, tall figure. So yeah, this is its bloodbath version. It's really nice. Look at that smirky smile. I can't believe it how smirky its smile is. So yeah, as you can kind of see, they're really strange beings. Also, we have another stranger witch. So this is a female version right here. So I'm gonna spawn her right here. There are so many mobs right now in my world. So here she is. Yeah, isn't she magnificent? Like, also she's similar to its male version, but it's probably gone somewhere. So yeah, their faces are a bit similar, but the differences are the bodies. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. So we have the watching stare. So this is its normal form, unlike its tall figureness form. So yeah, I made so much of these mobs. So it's taking on the whole time of me. So yeah, they're basically stuck around players. They look at them, they stare, and if you go near to one, they'll just launch at you and attack. So yeah, they're hostile beings of black darkness. Live in the black rooms, I guess. Okay, so moving on from them. So we have, and what else do we have? Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Besides the watching stare, we have the Crazy Stalker Smiler. So yeah, it's one of my old creations. This guy's kind of crouch a lot. Its smirky face and its horrendous smile. Anyways, they like stalking around players and all, and they like to eat them. They're basically cannibals. Like you can see how red they are. So yeah, besides them, they like to hunt down players and eat them. So moving on. Okay, here we go. So for our next one, we have a stranger evil man killer. So unlike its regular self, yeah, I get inspiration from a game that Queso played. It's about a Filipino game. So yeah, so I made my version of it in Minecraft. Really cool. I use a weather skeleton model for it. That's why they're really tall, regularly. But yeah, do you like the way they stare at you? Like seriously. Yeah, they're really crazy beings. So yeah. Anyways, they come in a group sometimes. They're like the leaders of the shooters. So for the next one, we have a strange evoker civilian. So these guys, yeah, these guys also like to attack players. They work with the illager community and they're very large. So yeah, they spawn. Yeah, they're precisely fighting. Oh yeah, that's the crazy lady's face. As you can see, its mouth was opened. Let's see that again. You see that? Yeah, you can see that crazy smile. Okay, so moving on. I'm gonna put this guy so we're safe away from those bad guys. So yeah, it's really cool. Anyways, next up we have a mega muddy brown big frog 2. So yeah, this is a second version of the frog, as you can kind of see so myself. But yeah, I made multiple versions of these. These guys are same thing, whatever. But yeah, they're really cool and unique. Anyways, move to the next one. Anyways, the Dark Ravager Demon. So this guy is its regular form, besides the phase 2. Yeah, these guys are no joke. He came from the dark dimension with the evil, and also he's a demon, so he's precisely has big horns and stuff. Really crazy. Lurks down at night. So yeah, you don't want to mess with one of these guys. They're very dangerous. Lurks in the shadows and dark. Also, they could be under a parking lot or near a shop or abandoned mall. These guys are very dangerous, no joke. Okay, moving on. So from that, we have its biting flesh mother. So this is its mother, like a medium version. They're also quite big, but not too big, unlike its father. So yeah, you can kind of see its mouth. It's very massive. The biggest is the father. The mother is the medium, and the minion is its child. So yeah, they're very aggressive, and they also stick one area. So, but yeah, they're really cool. They're like biting flesh. So yeah, next one we have a strange evoker female. This is its female variant, unlike the male. So spawn her in. There she is. You can see the face a bit different because yeah, the male version has like a beard looking, so the female is like smooth and elegant. As you can kind of see, they have the same abilities in the all, and they are very tall heads, but they're really cool. I like them so far. If I'll ever be a Minecraft developer, I'll add them in because they're really cool. Oh look, they're fighting. Yeah, they're the most hated around the monster group. But yeah, they're very dangerous. So as you can compare, this is its male version and the female. They're kind of similar, really. But yeah, that's it of them. Anyways, moving on. So we have a mega muddy brown big frog. So this is its third version, unlike the green version that I showcased before. But yeah, it makes a funny looking face expression. It's really cool, a beautiful smile. And yeah, it's basically docile, but they still attack players regardless. They're still hostile. Anyways, yeah, very cool. Anyways, moving on. Also, this next one is a mega wild big. Oh yeah, this is a mega wild big sniffer, as I'm saying. Yeah, I use a pig model for it. It's basically yeah, a Ravager type thing, but it's the difference are it has 3 legs in each side, so it's basically a sniffer. It has ears, but I use his face, and the eyes are similar to a pig. I made some changes, like the upper layer is the leaves. You can kind of see very beautiful leaves. Also, and they're very hairy. Like yeah, but don't judge by their looks. Even though they look like a sniffer, they're still hostile to players. Also, as you can see, they're very wild beings. So yeah, they're very mysterious. They're like mutant variants of the regular sniffers. So yeah, well yeah, that's it of the sniffers. Alright, moving on. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're halfway there. We're just nearly there though. So this is... Wait. Yes, so this is a Mega Big Frog 2. So it is like a second version. So I accidentally spawned 2. But they like swimming on rivers and stuff. That's why they're frogs. So let me spawn one here. Close up view. They're really beautiful frogs. They're very magentic. They precisely lives in somewhere in the forest biome or somewhere in the swamp. They're really cool. They when they swim, they somewhere swim around swamps. They're very beautiful beings. So yeah, these guys are no joke, but they're really cool. Alright, moving on. The next one is a villager, civilian, enderwoman. Yeah, these guys are protectors of the village. Let me spawn them nearby. Here. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, there are its protectors. Like whenever nearby. So yeah. I use a enderwoman model for him. Really cool. Yeah, there's something wrong with their necks, but it doesn't matter. They're very tall, beautiful beings. They also attack phantoms, probably. So yeah, that's it of them. So yeah. Also, we have its... Yeah, we have its like yeah, I've been talking so much. We have its Indie Woman version. Yeah. So yeah, their version is right here. Oh yeah, don't mind my voice. So yeah, they're very cool. They precisely attack zombies. And probably creepers. Okay, moving on. Also, the next one is... Wait, just give me a moment. Alright, everyone. I'm back. So, I just need a moment. So, yeah. I just need a moment. So, I'm back. So, I've been talking so much, so my voice is kind of breaking. I know. Okay, so let's continue the showcase. So, we have a Bloody Man Villa Screamer. They're like a third variant of the others. Also about them, they have a smaller mouth. So yeah, let's spawn them way over here. Okay. So yeah, so this is like second version of the others. But yeah, they're really nice. This I'm doing 360 around them. They have a smaller mouth compared to the others, but are still as hostile. They still hate players. Alright, moving on. So we have a Mega Wild Ravager. So yeah, this beast is no joke. So this Mega Wild Ravager is like a mutant of a regular Ravager. I'll do their size comparison. Anyway, as you can see, they're really massive beings. But yeah, as you can see, their bodies, their bodies are look like they're made of coal, kind of shining coal or whatever materials they were made of. But yeah, these guys are no joke. They're very dangerous. You can never be safe around them, and they're very fast. Precisely too fast. So yeah, I probably need charging a little bit. Yeah, it's been a while because I've been using my entire battery for this showcase. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, guys. So here's uh here's how big it compared to a Ravager. So yeah, they're the same model, but I like to show you the comparison. So right over here is the Ravager, right? So yeah, guys, I'm sorry for a moment. So over here's the Ravager, and here's the Mega Wild Ravager. You can see their sides are pretty different. So yeah, these guys are on the guard, and these guys are free. So yeah, they work with the others. So yeah, very powerful stuff, as you can kind of see. Anyways, moving on. So next we have anime JayseeTheSlayer. So this is me, guys. I made myself. At least I made my avatar of it. As you can see, its face is like a bit looking chubby, I guess. It's like Asian eyes and stuff. So yeah, this is my model of him. Really cool, yeah. I made some detail changes and stuff. They're very nice. Also, what a tall character. Also, this guy is no joke. Even though he looks friendly, he's actually one of my entities I made. These guys are very hostile to players, so yeah, whenever you counter one, just be careful. These guys are no joke. They're entities I made. Anyways, I'm gonna move on. So yeah, so the next one we have is a Mega Big Frog 1. So yeah, this is a regular version from previously. This is his first version I made out of frog. So yeah, they're very cool. They're very bloppy, like like a massive bubble. But yeah, they're very hostile also. So you better be careful. Buy one. So yeah, next one we have a. I'm not gonna explain this, but this is a mutated zombie one. So a ravage mutated zombie one. These guys are no joke. These guys are massive. Also, yeah, as you can kind of see, they're really beefy, and their legs also. I didn't actually make the model. I just kind of borrowed it off the internet. But whoever model made, I made it a little bit better. But whoever made this model, well, thank you for sharing it. I really appreciate you, man. Whoever made this model. But as anyways, I made some changes to it with its legs. So yeah, you can kind of see these whole legs now. But it's really cool. I made some changes with its mouth and eyes. I just want to make it look like cooler. So yeah, these guys are no joke. They're very poisonous also, and they're very strong, and they like to attack and kill players. They're basically bulk zombies that crawls around. So yeah, that's enough for those guys. Anyways, moving on. Okay, moving on. So over here is the Bloody Man Mo Screamer. It's really cool. Wonderful mob model I made. So yeah, it's really nice. Whatnot. And the next up, we have a mutated zombie 2. So yeah, these guys are very poisonous. I also reused the model for it. Also, I like to show a comparison between the two. So let me do it. Also, I'm sorry if I didn't showcase this before, but I like to show you now. So as you can already see, there are two versions of the same mob. So this one is its 2 version, and this is 1 version. As you can already tell, they're both bulking beast. So yeah, They're very good. So yeah, I guess that's it of this mod so far. So let's just get rid of these guys. So yeah, really cool. Also, if I miss any details on my showcase, just let me know down below. But as anyways, I'd like to hear you guys' feedback down in the comments of my channel. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So let's do the ending. Okay everyone, I guess that's it. So yeah, that's it of my final video. I'm sorry it took a while. It like took in like out like one for 1 hour, guys. It's really a lot right now. So yeah. So yeah, I've been working really hard for this mod, and I'll make more soon. I'll update you guys so when I'll make a video of my third survival of this world. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Alright guys, I'll go now, so bye. Bye everyone. And yeah, I'll update you guys soon and let me know your feedback. Also, I want more feedback so that I can make more videos for you guys, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.